Hey guys, welcome back to True Crime with Shannon, where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. I want to thank all the new subscribers for checking out the channel because you guys saw me, the channel here on Duty Run last Friday night, covering the sentencing of Michael Valva, who I will continue to follow the case for justice for little Tommy. And I want to thank Duty Ron and as well as all the Duty Ron supporters that have come over to check out the channel here. I hope you guys can enjoy what you're seeing. And if you're looking for Valva coverage, that's going to keep coming. So just stay tuned. I'll be covering Angela and as well as hopefully some more stuff on, hopefully they'll be doing some CPS follow-ups as well, because that's something I'm pretty passionate about as well. So today I'll be covering some updates in the Harmony Montgomery case, specifically some updates on step monster Kayla Montgomery, kind of giving us some more information about the court documents, and she had a trial, well, a little court date for last Friday, and I'll be getting into that as well. But before we get into today's topic, I always like to feature a missing persons poster on the channel, so let me pull up today's missing persons poster. Today's missing person is going to be little Lina Sardar Khil, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly. She's been missing since December 20th of 2021 out of San Antonio, Texas. I have heard about her case, and I know that a lot of my fellow YouTube creators that do a lot of the missing children and stuff do have covered her, but I'm going to see if I can do a bit more of a video on her in the next couple weeks here. She's got brown hair, brown eyes. She's approximately 4 foot. At her weight, they're stating is approximately 55 pounds. She's a female and white. It says Lina Sardar Khil was last seen on the afternoon of December 20th, 2021 at a playground at an apartment complex, Villas del Cabo, located in the vicinity of the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road in San Antonio, Texas. She was last seen wearing a black jacket, a red dress, and black shoes. Lina has straight shoulder-length hair. If you have any information concerning this case, please contact the San Antonio Police Department at 210-207-7660. You may also contact your local FBI office or the nearest American embassy or consulate. Or you can always call 911. That is always an option. So if you have any information on little Lina, please contact the authorities. This little girl has been missing for almost a year out of Texas. Okay. So we have had confirmation since my last video that stepmom Kayla Montgomery, basically she rolled on Adam, which we already assumed that, but I got my confirmation on that, and I'm sure all of you have got that as well. So these court documents were released, and I had not gone over them yet here. So this is WGME 13, and they have some information on the docs. New court paperwork has been filed in a case against Adam Montgomery, the New Hampshire father charged with murdering his young daughter, Harmony Montgomery, in 2019. According to the paperwork, Adam Montgomery's estranged wife, Kayla Montgomery, told police back in June that he had killed Harmony Montgomery in December of 2019. It was around that time that police seized a refrigerator from his home. That interview with Kayla Montgomery, Harmony Montgomery's stepmother, or stepmonster as we've all called her, was part of a separate weapons investigation, and Adam Montgomery's attorneys are trying to get that interview tossed out from his case, claiming it's prejudicial. Yeah, they've been trying to get a lot of stuff tossed out of his case. Harmony Montgomery's body was never found, but police have said they have biological evidence that she was murdered. So that is one update here, and there's another update here, and of course we know that he's pled not guilty. Okay, so this one is from WMUR, which I use a lot here, and I give them major kudos. They have been excellent in their coverage for Harmony. Kayla Montgomery plea deal negotiation stalled after email goes to spam folder. Now, I saw this last week, and due to all the Delphi updates and on Valva, I just didn't get to this update in the videos. But they're stating that both sides set a tentative plea and sentencing hearing date. So here is the lowdown on this situation. Manchester, New Hampshire. Thanks to an email that accidentally went to a spam folder, an unexpected possible plea deal for the stepmother of Harmony Montgomery did not happen Friday. Attorneys said they didn't realize what happened until they showed up to court. Now, this is pretty embarrassing, actually. Kayla Montgomery is facing several charges, but none of them are connected to the disappearance and death of Harmony Montgomery, 5. Her ex-husband, I guess have they gotten divorced? This is the first I heard of the ex part. Adam Montgomery has been charged with second-degree murder in the girl's death. Kayla Montgomery's attorney, Paul Garrity, said he has been busy in the past 24 hours conferring with the state and his client on a possible plea deal they believe might be announced at a hearing Friday, but an email trapped in a spam folder means everything is delayed. We were speaking by way of telephone and by way of email, Garrity said. His responses came by way of email and went into my spam account. Garrity said he went to court Friday thinking that Senior Assistant Attorney General Jesse O'Neill hadn't responded to him. We had hoped we would be at a resolution for today's date, but within the last 24 hours, negotiations have continued, O'Neill said. There was also a technical issue that prevented things from proceeding, unbeknownst to either one of us, so we're asking for a little bit more time at which we think we'll have something worked out. Garrity confirmed that both sides were near a plea deal. I think we're fairly close, he said. There's a couple of hurdles we've got to get over. We'll see if those can be ironed out. Kayla Montgomery is accused of receiving stolen property from Adam Montgomery, whose stolen weapons trial was scheduled to start soon before he was charged with second-degree murder. Police have interviewed Kayla Montgomery about what happened to Harmony. There's ongoing negotiations, Garrity said. I think both sides are optimistic, so we'll be able to resolve it. But Kayla holds the ultimate trump card. She can say yes or no to what they're offering, and we'll see what happens. The next court date, potentially for a plea and sentencing, is set for November 18th. So we're getting close to that, and I'll see if I can keep an eye on that. And again, this is the local news affiliate that does this amazing Harmony Montgomery investigation timeline. So I always put the links for any of the articles that I reference. So please check it out. And I believe that they, like I said, they have done some of the best coverage of trying to get justice for little Harmony. Okay, so they've got raw video from the court appearance Friday that they just referenced. So let me see if I can get this up here.
All right. So, Attorney O'Neill, why don't you now tell me where things stand and what you're looking to do next?
Sure. So the court's aware we've been engaged for some time now, as we've indicated, in ongoing plea negotiations. We had hoped we would be at a resolution for today's date, but within just the last 24 hours, negotiations have continued. There was also a technical issue that prevented things from proceeding unbeknownst to either of us. So we're asking for a little bit more time, and at which point we think we'll have something worked out, and we're hoping to schedule a plea and sentencing for the week of November 14th.
Okay. Attorney Garrity, what do you have to say about that?
Judge, I don't disagree with that. We haven't yet come to a finalized agreement, but we're asking, in anticipation of coming to an agreement, that the court schedule it for the afternoon of November 18th. If that works for the court.
I think, Attorney O'Neill, you indicated that the...
It does.
All right. So I just want us to be clear on what's going to happen on the 18th, so I'm inclined to set a notice of intent deadline. Either that, you can either file that notice of intent with, like, the precise terms, or the state can just file the... Well, I guess I'd like to see both, actually. If the defense can file a notice of intent by the 16th, I don't need it. 2 days before is fine, and upload proposed sentencing sheets. Can you do that by the 16th as well? Okay. Then we should have everything we need, other than acknowledgments, waiver of rights forms, if there's any amendments, anything like that. If you do not have an agreement, then we would, I guess, do one of two things. Either we would change the hearing that's scheduled for the 18th for status and schedule these matters for trial, Or if you're thinking you just need a little more time and you're not ready by the 18th to do that, but you still think you're on this track, then file something to take it off that day, and everybody doesn't have to show up. But I will put it on in the not too distant future to make sure that either there is a negotiated disposition or we get these on a trial docket. Okay?
That works. Thank you.
All right, very good. All set. Thank you, everybody.
So it looks like they're going to try to get this all situated by the 18th, which was what the article previously stated. So I'm going to assume we're going to know more of the details, if not before then, by that date of that trial. It looks like the afternoon of November 18th, which let me check out what day of the week that is. Okay, so we're talking November 18th. Today, as I record this video, it's the 7th. So we're talking a week from Friday. So a week from Friday would be, they're stating that they're hoping that they're going to have a resolution, and I guess the plea deal, so that can be all signed off and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm really glad that Kayla finally rolled on Adam, and I think that, honestly, gun charges and all that sort of stuff is nothing compared to justice for little Harmony. That's definitely the case. So as far as I'm concerned, her little charges, as long as she didn't have anything to do with, obviously unaliving Harmony, I think that most of us are okay with that. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, are you okay with Kayla kind of getting off scot-free if she didn't have anything to do with the unaliving of little Harmony? I've said it before in my other video. What I think happened was, I think Adam went too far. You know, he hit Harmony many times before. So I think that what happened was, he probably went after her and he hit her and he hit her and he hit her, and he might have knocked her out or hit her and she hit something, and she just, and it was, like I said, he went too far, and maybe she hit she hit her head and, had a concussion or something, and something to that effect. I'm hoping it's not anything more sinister. It's sinister enough that he did this stuff to little Harmony, and then he hid her body all this time, and we don't even know if we're ever gonna have a body or any kind of remains truly for this little girl. And it's really sad, this entire thing, and the only thing I can hope for is that Adam gets every single thing that's coming to him. And as much as I dislike, Stepmonster there, if it takes giving her a deal to get Adam, I think in the long run that's the best we can hope for. And she's really the best witness, because she was there and she knows, she knows a lot. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you okay with Kayla kind of getting off? Basically, we don't know what the plea deal is going to entail at this point. So once they have that trial, if they get the 18th, we'll know if, she's got any charges against her that are still going to stick, or if they're going to drop a lot of them or lessen the charges or what have you. But like I said, if she's not involved with anything but the knowledge that what he did, I don't know. I'm okay with that, because honestly, we all know Kayla. Come on, guys. We know Kayla. All she's going to do is get back on the street at some point, and she's going to get back in and out of jail. That's her life. So she's going to see the behind bars many more times in her lifetime. So that's going to be it today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're way out, if you would hit that like button for me, that thumbs up, it helps the video get some more traction here on YouTube. It helps more people see it. And with that said and done, have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.